Ridge students, I'm Shelby.
And I'm John.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 2 of Ridge Students Online.
We're going to cut and clip some things together, and we're going to have some fun. You right, Shelby? Right?
I don't know what kind of face to make of that.
Last week we talked all about how you can make your time matter. If you missed that, go check it out. Today we're talking about something that I think most of us are probably dealing with in some form or another, and that is fear. These are the 5 things that you need to know about fear. So the first thing that you need to know about fear is that you have to name your fear and know what you're afraid of. We are going to list some of our fears and then just let the other person know. Right? We want the phobia version, like the fancy name version.
I don't like bugs that crunch.
All right, Shelby, you ready to trade fears here?
Oh, if we have to.
For starters, why would you scopophobia?
The fear of being looked at?
I don't think he notices yet.
Everybody I'm talking to, John is staring at me real quick.
All right. Globophobia.
Balloons.
What? Why are you afraid of balloons?
You're the worst. I can't even read these.
It's okay. Just do your best.
Laterophobia?
That would be the fear of Legos.
Like stepping on Legos?
Not exactly.
Not G or Y.
G.
Pogonophobia? Paganophobia?
Yeah, that's the fear of beards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're naming our fears. We want to remove the power that fear might have over us. One thing that you need to know about fear is just that you're not alone. Fear can make you feel like you're isolated, like you're in this tiny room by yourself. Hello? Hello? And you don't know what's going on. But you're not. You're not alone. You have people surrounding you. You have people in your life that do care about you. It can feel like nobody is going through the same thing that you are. Look up that fear. You can see lists of that fear. And so you know that you're not the only person that's experiencing that thing. That's what fear and anxiety, those things make you feel that way. For some of you, you just need to hear that. You just need to hear that you're not alone in this. You're not by yourself. There's people around you. And here's something that you can do when you're feeling alone. When you're feeling alone, make a list of all the people that you know in your life that would call you a friend. If you're feeling alone, something that you can do is call or text somebody that you're close to. But we're in this together.
Something else you need to know about fear is that it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. Whether you're completely okay with all of this right now, whether you're scared or you're anxious or you don't know what to feel right now, or you're tired, whatever it is, that's okay. It's real and it's valid. Fear is a legitimate response to what's happening right now. So is anxiety or whatever it is you're feeling. Being afraid, being anxious, it doesn't make you weak.
Flex?
It doesn't make you childish. And sometimes you just need to stop, take a deep breath, or take 1,000 deep breaths. Feel like a duck. And say, it's okay to feel this way.
Fear doesn't control you. It can feel like fear is controlling you. It makes you want to avoid doing certain things. All of a sudden, maybe you feel like you're pulling back from different things and paralyzes you. But it doesn't have to. 2 Timothy 1:7 says that God does not give us this spirit of timidity. Instead, it's this spirit of power, a spirit of love, this spirit of self-discipline. You'll be able to have that discipline that lets you not feel like you're being controlled by fear. Instead, you can choose how you respond to fear. Fear, go away! Don't respond like that. So next time that you're thinking about, like, you feel like you're being controlled by fear, remember that verse. Say it to yourself. I don't have a spirit of being timid. I don't have a spirit of fear. I have a spirit of self-discipline. I have a spirit of power. I have a spirit of love. And use that as encouragement. You can start doing things. I can share this thing. I can. I'm not paralyzed by fear. The fear, it is not going to control me.
And the last thing we want you guys to know about fear is that God is with you. You were probably expecting us to say that at some point. He knows what you're going through. He knows what you're afraid of. And He's with you through all of it. Matthew 28, verse 20 says this. I do love the Bible app, but I don't want to do that right now. And be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. On the awesome days, and the downright terrifying days, and everything in between, God is with you. He knows what's happening in your life, and He knows what you're feeling. He's not surprised by it, and He's not scared by any of it. So you don't need to be either.
Well, those are the 5 things that you need to know about fear. One other thing that could be super helpful when it comes to fear is joining a Ridge Student small group. I would highly encourage that. Shelby, don't you think so?
Absolutely.
How do I join a Ridge Student small group, Shelby?
You can join a Ridge Student small group by clicking the link below.
Till then, we'll see you next week for episode 3.